Hey guys, it's Steph from the Album Podcast, and oh man, Shannon is just looking worse and worse. Now, there's a new audio that dropped of Shannon saying that he will choke his accuser in public. Now, when you hear the audio, it sounds like, some type of weird role play, whatever, right? But I mean, nonetheless, she's lined this fool up to make this dude look crazy. Look very crazy. Now, Shannon already made himself look crazy dealing with a 19-year-old at the time he met her. This woman has kept all these receipts. All right. It's clear that at some point she was lining this dude up for a massive payday, which I think she will get. Or if she don't get a massive payday, either way, Shannon his finances will be drained from fighting this. Shannon, is he gonna do his nightcap? I mean, he tried to do his nightcap yesterday, acting like ain't nothing happened, like he ain't sweating. He's sweating right now. What is this little white girl gonna do to this man next? What is Mr. Busby and Gabriella doing right now? Right now, Shannon got no wins right now. He got none. He thought he had a win, dropping the text messages, and it's like, okay, yeah, but there's the no means no text, everything like that. Not good. So, here's an audio of Shannon in the back and forth of Shannon saying he's gonna choke her in public.
Choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
It's not a good look. I mean, the whole back and forth is just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, oh man, it's like some weird role play, whatever. But she recorded it, and you put this on top of all that, it makes Shannon look like, some type of psychopath. You know what I'm saying? But you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? Shannon, executed the navigation of leaving Fox and then heads to ESPN, but in between, building his brand up and everything, tarnished what is it? I mean, you talk about going from $100 million valuation to a $500,000 valuation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Shannon survives this, right? I mean, it's just on the weird factor alone, just on like you're exposed, of all your weird kinks and everything out there now. Like, like what is he thinking? This is the guy who be going with Stephen A. Smith to HBCU week and all this. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is it's not as dramatic, but it's like, I'm getting like tints of OJ Simpson vibe, charismatic, you know what I'm saying? Could gather a crowd, could entertain the masses, especially in the black community. And then, here we are. What I like about this situation is that I'm glad that everybody's not all just jumping on Shannon Sharpe's side. Right. Even like I said before, even if he's found innocent or not, just the fact that I appreciate people who understand, like, he put himself in this situation to get lined up and smoked like this. I mean, this is a masterclass in bag fumbling. This is a masterclass in, fighting and clawing your way to the top, building a phenomenal brand all around with this podcast and his liquor brand and, being on national TV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was firing off on all cylinders in all categories and looking like, to be the next Joe Rogan, essentially, in a lot of ways, just in terms of just the mass volume of viewership and revenue that he could generate, right? It's done. Will Shannon be poor? No, but he's going to take a big financial hit from this. Okay. Whether either direction it goes, whether it's lawyer fees, all that stuff, from losing sponsorship deals and everything. Yes, absolutely. He's gonna lose a lot of money from this, and then if he does have a payout, most likely it's gonna happen because we don't know what else she's gonna drop. She sounds like she's acting, but it doesn't matter. That message out there. Shannon likes to role play choking young white women. Crazy, right? Again, a lot of these people I mentioned before, a lot of these people that he, gets his check signed and all that stuff, have daughters around this girl's age, everything. You want this big black gorilla around, their daughters? Absolutely not. All these people that supporting Shannon Sharpe and all that stuff, this is your king. This is who you support. He got in support when we felt he was done wrong at FS1. Okay, but then you just start to see him get a little more cockier and cockier and cockier, and now he's been exposed. Massive Negro wake up call, 1,000%. Shannon Sharpe does not get my sympathy in all this. Yes, is Shannon Sharpe possibly a victim of extortion? Yes, that's one side of it. But why are you put yourself in a position to be extorted by a 19, 20-year-old, 21-year-old woman at this point? OF girl, right? Just not smart. He talks like he's the voice of black people at times and everything. And here we are, man. Just a couple of days ago, and then now there's theories that he probably leaked that story of him getting $100 million, so then he can be on top of this and be like, oh, see, it lined up too perfectly to the point where he's getting lined up now, right? It is crazy, man. He's not on First Take next week. They can put him on admin leave, whatever. He's gonna be suspended and then fired. If I'm Shannon Sharpe, why you even just putting in the bound? Just go ahead and just turn in your papers to ESPN. And it's embarrassing. I mean, even if they allowed Shannon Sharpe on TV, how could he be on that network? Everybody's on the ESPN network and other networks chirping about this. They see all of this. Oh man, this is I know Cam Newton was like, he aspired to be like Shannon Sharpe. Be careful, brother. Be careful, man. Be careful who you look up to. All right, you don't want to be like these guys. You see how they navigate. All these, Shannon Sharpe got a great mouthpiece, know how to talk and run his mouth with the best of them. And now he's getting jammed up by 19-year-old who's now 21 doing OF. Crazy, right? Dropping audio after audio. He can't sleep at night. Shannon can't sleep at night. How? How can he sleep? How can this brother sleep at night? Brother, are you okay? This is how you got to put this man on bleep watch at this point. Heart racing. Every audio, everything that comes out, it's a ching dollar amount. Man, Busby and this girl is running game on this fool, and it's embarrassing for Shannon Sharpe, and it's continue to cost him money. But hey, everybody's gonna tune in Nightcap. Just go watch Nightcap night. If he does go live and watch Nightcap, watch all the support that Shannon get. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely hilarious, right? He has a lot of delusional cult followers now that's really supporting all this garbage with Shannon Sharpe. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.